What's up, guys? So it's about 9 a.m. here in Jerusalem, and we're gonna go find some breakfast, maybe like a bagel and a coffee. And I think some of the best bagels in the world are found here in Jerusalem. Like if you've ever had a bagel and lox, like the bagel and the salmon, it's so delicious. So I'm going to a place called the Holy Bagel, and we will pass many important sites on the way there, I believe, and I'll stop and talk about them. And we'll do some research too, like reading the signs, looking it up on Wikipedia, and discussing what we see, because I'm not an expert about all this stuff, you know. Like I could pass by some like really historical building that's very important to Jewish people or Christian people and just have no idea what it is. And that's what Jerusalem is like. People say that it's like if the whole world was in one city, it would be Jerusalem. Like you have people from every country and different neighborhoods and all that, you know. And the reason why there's people from every country is because there are Jewish people in every country. There's a lot of Ukrainian Jews, Russian Jews, Moroccan Jews, Algeria, America, Canada, obviously, Poland. So you can hear my GPS, but yeah, that's the point I wanted to make. Is just like Jerusalem is like the world in one city. And you know, in some places, like last night, if you watch my video Night Walking in Jerusalem, if you go to the Western Wall, you have to have a yarmulke on. I don't think they'll allow you in. But walking around here, it can be a bad idea to wear a yarmulke in some neighborhoods. So I'm just defaulting into not wearing one at all. But you know, if you do go there to the Western Wall, they will give you yarmulkes you can borrow. So it is a tourist site. It's like one of many tourist sites that are both a touristic attraction but also a holy place for other people, you know. It's really interesting how long these buses are. They're like twice the length of a normal bus. When you start seeing big cats like that, pretty much means that you're in a residential area. You can actually see the Israel from outer space, because everything, all the countries surrounding it are sand, and Israel's very green. You can see all the trees and everything. It's not like a desert at all. Crazy, the ravens here are like the size of chickens. They're so big. I see the bagel shop just up there. That's good coffee. Wow guys, that was such an amazing meal. I'll have to go back there. So on our way to the first station now. It's gonna be cool. They have an ice cream store behind me, and and then a produce section. A coffee stand. Then they have an Italian restaurant, a burger restaurant, I think a Chinese restaurant. And it's nice, like everything is kosher. And actually for me it's actually really handy because I don't eat pork. Always makes me so sick. There's all kinds of cats here. I think there's something, I think Jewish tradition love cats or something. I know the Muslim tradition loves cats. You're not supposed to have a dog as a Muslim, but you can have a cat. And unfortunately my Snap X camera is dead now. That's the trouble with such a tiny camera, is that it only has like 2 hours of battery on it. This coffee is good, yeah. It's just as good as the one at the bagel studio, which is good because I'm pretty particular about my coffee. And then in Manila I would always go to Starbucks. But I don't think Jerusalem has Starbucks. I could be wrong. See, sometimes I wonder if those honking is like telling me to put the camera away or what that's about. Because people honk at me all the time when I'm just walking. It's kind of annoying. But right now I really want to just go to the Western Wall and check it out, because it's also possible, with the way the weather's like today, it's also possible that it's gonna rain like so hard that I won't be able to do anything. So it's about a 25-minute walk, just on the side of the highway here. I can take a look out here and show you guys the view. It's pretty amazing out here on this bridge here. So you can see we got lots of houses. I think we're trying to go over this way to the old city. You can see that big German cathedral there. That's like in the direction we're going. And you can't see the Church of Ascension from this angle, but it's over there behind that hill. If you look at behind me and you just saw a picture of me and all the green grass and the trees there, you wouldn't necessarily think I'm somewhere in the Middle East. But that's why you can see Israel from outer space, because there's this green section surrounded by all this desert. There's a lot of police presence too. It is crazy, like you can get on the bus and you see people not even dressed up in their military uniform with like loaded machine guns. And being an American, like I'm pretty used to seeing firearms. I don't really support it, but when you see firearms, it's usually just like some guy who has like a pistol at like a state fair or something. But here you see like loaded machine guns with just like people sitting down on the bus. And it's pretty intimidating. Climbing is prohibited. I wasn't intending on climbing this anyway. But there's the valley, guys. Really beautiful as usual. right, let's keep going. I think we got like 15 more minutes and then we're at the Western Wall. Well, that's kind of cool, guys. You can get a little bit better view of the Church of Ascension up there. The traditional location where Jesus was raised into heaven. You can imagine how effective it was at keeping the enemies out, you know? If you had to imagine like scaling a wall like that with archers up at the top, people throwing rocks at you up at the top, be very difficult. Well, we made it here, guys. I won't linger around here because I definitely look out of the ordinary. So yeah, that's me at the Western Wall. There's more things to explore that are probably like lesser intensity, so let's get to that. Here is like the all the classic souvenir shops. So this feels like Diagon Alley almost. But next up, I want to go to the Church of the Holy Sepulchur, which is traditionally the burial site of Jesus. So we're still looking for the Holy Sepulchur. Okay, there. So that says Holy Sepulchur. As usual, I have no way of knowing where I'm allowed to go, what's off limits. But if it's not fenced off, I'm gonna assume that we can go in there. So this is definitely the location. Just saw people kissing it. So yeah, that was cool, guys, but there's not a lot of like signage telling you what you're looking at, but that's okay. It's more of just like a real place where they say mass and everything. Interesting, there's a rug store too. Persian rugs. So yeah, I'm starting to get the hang of how to get around here, guys. It's like when you get stuck in the marketplace with all the little shops there, it's easy to get lost because it just goes on like endless dark hallways of shops and like people pressuring you to buy something. So it's amazing what you stumble across here. So it looks like I can get a bagel here at this place called Pizza Mozzarella. Holy Cafe looks like a little bit more fancy. Well, I have to decide. And it is cold, so I would like to sit inside. So let's take a look at Holy Cafe. Maybe they have something good in there. And the sun's out a little bit, but it's still chilly and wet. So there's not a lot of people out and about today. But no exaggeration, like these streets would be packed with tourists in previous times. They say so packed that you could walk on the heads of the people in the street. But now it's just me and you, if you're watching. See one tour speaking some language. Maybe it sounded kind of like Hebrew, but in times past you'd see a group of Chinese people, a Japanese tour, you'd hear Spanish, you'd hear German, you'd hear English. But all that's gone now, except in like very small amounts.